Founded as the Navy School by Secretary of the Navy George Bancroft on October 10, 1845, the United States Naval Academy Yard is located on the grounds of the former U.S. Army post Fort Severn in Annapolis, Maryland. Student athletes studying at the Naval Academy are called midshipmen or mids. The term midshipman first came about in the 17th century, used to describe men who were stationed amidships in the middle portion of a vessel while on duty. Appropriately, the United States Naval Academy mascot traces back centuries, as live goats were among the livestock often kept aboard ships to provide sailors with food, milk, eggs, and sometimes even companionship. Goats were great friends at sea. They ate garbage and scraps of basically anything supplied, all the while they provided sailors with milk and butter in return. Their hooves were well suited for rough waters. As small creatures, they didn't take up much space, and if they did happen to fall overboard, they could swim. While goats were essentially made for the job of the Naval Academy mascot, they aren't the only animals present in the Academy's mascot history. The Navy monkey or gorilla was the first school mascot. There were also cats, a bulldog, and a carrier pigeon. As far as the first notice of a goat at a Navy sporting event, there is a legend. As the story goes, a Navy ship once sailed with a goat that passed away at sea. The officers preserved their beloved furry shipmate skin to have it mounted once they came ashore. On the way to the taxidermist, goat skin in tow, two ensigns stopped by a Navy football game in Baltimore, Maryland. One of the men decided to dress up in the goat skin at halftime. The crowd roared, Navy won the game, and the tradition of the goat being a good luck charm began. In 1893, a live goat named El Cid made his debut at the 4th Army-Navy football game. El Cid came from the USS New York, the same ship that supplied the goat that supported Navy's victory over Army West Point in the year 1900. That goat in 1900 became the first one to be called Bill, a nickname borrowed from a pet goat kept by Commander Colby M. Chester, Commandant of Midshipmen from 1891 to 1894 and the first president of the Naval Academy Athletic Association. The goat has served as the official Navy mascot without interruption since 1904, with the 33rd and 34th editions of Bill serving the Naval Academy teams in 2015. 5 goat handlers made up of midshipmen from the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd classes are responsible for the proper care of the Navy goats. These mids undergo rigorous training before handling any one Bill on the field. Along with the live mascots, a costume version of Bill the Goat can be seen supporting the mids from the sidelines. Sponsored by the class of 1971, this Bill the Goat can be seen sporting the jersey number 71. For the Patriot Network, I'm Melanie Pulowski.